We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday.
Welcome to the Romi Rose Show.
Yes.
I'm Rose Garcia. This is Romi Klinger.
I'm Romi Klinger.
We are happy to be back.
We are. It's been a minute.
Can we talk about what's been a minute? This song was out for a minute.
I know.
And we need to change it.
We need to change our intro song.
This is the only song she had from that album.
And like the album, there was no album.
We're the only one who plays the song.
She came out with the song. Everyone got excited that Fergie came out. And then she
did an
just
LA
like disappeared.
song. Why did we choose this song?
She went back to go hang out with the baby.
Why did we choose this song?
I don't know, because it's Fergie.
No, it's because you chose it.
Well, because I love her. It's Fergie.
You chose it, and we've been hearing it every Monday. We had a little bit of a break, guys. We were off because Rose is famous, and
I had to go to San Francisco Pride.
So we're back.
I headline with someone who's like the big topic right now with Ruby Rose.
Oh, God.
So can I explain to you my quick...
If anybody doesn't know who Ruby Rose is, and you are coming...
You've been under a rock.
You've been under a rock. She is from Orange is the New Black. She's a DJ,
yes,
like every lesbian.
Yes, but she was a DJ for. Actually, she was
a DJ.
She was an MTV DJ, and then she started DJing after
from Australia.
Yes, and then she came
place.
out here to become an actor, and nobody was giving her work.
So the only place she could ever shine
was on Orange is the New Black, but she's doing a good job. Everyone loves her now.
Oh yeah, her acting was amazing. Rose.
But I'm going to tell you this. Okay, now we were on stage, right, and people were throwing their like bras and underwear.
Her. Yeah, which we never. Well.
No, that happened to me.
That happened to you.
But it got really, like at one point it got really too much. We're like, because there's not proper security. It's like, it's a lesbian party. But there's like 3,000 women. They had security for her. On both sides of the stage.
Right.
And then I worked as the third security person.
I can imagine.
Helping keep these girls off. So these girls started running. They started getting smart and crafty and giving each other eye contact.
They were coming up.
So you'd have one run on the left, one run on the right. They would run up and kiss her.
They got on stage then?
They did, and then I didn't know. I couldn't tell if it was part of the staff or a regular person.
I remember when we used to go, and they'd be like, "Romi, we have security for you," and there'd be like just two girls behind me.
Yeah, exactly.
And the security guard's like, "Do you want me just to like
hang out?"
I'm like, just go hang out. Like,
no, but
I can take care of this.
This was like really needed, and she is crazy because she really does.
She has good energy.
She has great energy. She loves her fans. She was all about it.
Did she give you a chance to perform like you like to do?
She told me, well, they asked her people because,
her
and
team.
They said, we want Rose to keep the crowd hyped. So it was like me doing my whole thing and her spinning and we were high-fiving each other, the whole thing. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was great.
I think it's nice that Pride continues to let the elderly
So I finally had a proper performance.
Mm-hmm.
You finally gave me my stage, my time.
Yeah.
So this is where it really got interesting. So she was
tell, Rose.
She was all about her people, all about the crowd. She went and crowd surfed. And
I saw
almost
a photo
had a
of that.
mild heart attack.
And then who ended up
People
saving
were
her?
like grabbing her, and then after a while, you can tell like they realized like, no, we need to keep it going, or so she can stay.
Here's the interesting thing though about Ruby Rose in her place with like the LGBT community now. We've seen like the L Word. Shane was like that character. Shane from the original L Word was this like when she came out.
But here's the thing.
Everyone went nuts. She was the hot girl, the one that
not like this though.
No, I'm saying this is a different level.
This is a phenomenon.
Because Ruby Rose is a phenomenon.
It's a phenomenon.
Because Catherine Monin, the actress who plays Shane, who is this androgynous, sexy character, she can go out in public. She can still be at clubs. But here's the difference, though, with
Catherine Monin. She looked like a little same wet lesbian rat the whole time.
No, she's
Ruby
hot.
Rose can put on a dress, and you're like, whoa, supermodel.
Ruby Rose has got.
So there's a difference.
She has
like both.
But I also think
and
though,
Butch.
The community, it's different. Like as far as entertainment goes, it's so much bigger now. If you're in,
it is. It's more cooler to be whatever.
If you're in a show,
but I mean, if you compare the two, one's dirty little wet rat. One can be like.
Catherine Monin is incredibly hot.
Deb, she has the same shaggy hair and jeans for the last 20 years.
There was an article that was put out, though, this week by one of those damn gay sites, whether After Ellen or one of those sites are gay, the really gay sites.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't read you. I'm sorry.
No, I don't read you either.
I'm not that gay.
I'm not that gay at all. So they ended up putting an article out basically saying, like, do the androgynous characters always have to be these waify type females? Why are these?
No, look at Boo on Orange is the New Black.
Can
I just tell you about Orange is the New Black? What made me really upset this season?
Everything you hated it. I loved it.
I liked it, but I felt they could have done better.
What?
I liked it, but it's like you go through 5 episodes and the only sex scene is Boo. No.
If anyone hasn't watched the show, Boo
they almost lost me forever.
Boo's about 600 pounds.
I love Boo. I love her in real life.
And the sex scene that they did, she had a strap-on with a tiny girl on top of her. Or was Boo straddling her?
No, the tiny girl was, but it's like unrealistic. Boo in real life? No, you're not going to get home, girl.
That's not true, because we do have a lot of friends that look like Boo that have hot girls because they have money. That's true. So that is true. It is very realistic if you are an ugly lesbian.
That does happen.
And you have money.
We were just talking about that earlier.
You can have a hot girlfriend.
I agree.
Okay?
Okay, so let's talk about
Let me tell you what my money bought, though.
Yes, please tell me.
Like a $7 bottle? Maybe $7 bottle of rosé from Trader Joe's.
That's our new sponsor.
They're sponsoring us.
Yeah, right.
And by them sponsoring us, I just bought it. So thank you, guys. Cheers.
Dreams do come true.
Dreams do come true.
Dreams do come true.
Yes.
So what else were you doing earlier?
I was thrifting. If anybody doesn't know what thrifting is, go kill yourself.
I thought you were painting.
Yes, I came to paint the studio over. I was here a few hours earlier.
So what made you, like you're thrifting, and what made you say like, wow, that's a steal? Like what makes you like grab that baggy sack?
Here's the best part that you don't even know.
Let me grab that baggy sack, and that's a steal.
I have always, and you can vouch for this, I have always been thrifting though, and always
you have amazing style,
and found pieces and been weird.
Like
with
you have
stuff.
the worst boots, and you make them look great.
Right.
I don't know how.
So
they deserve to be burned.
I posted a photo of these boots.
No, those are cute.
Okay,
I'm feeling that.
Everybody, these boots were $6. Okay, I posted.
How much was this though?
Okay, this was 70.
70?
Yeah, but
70?
Yeah, but it's an original piece.
I'll pay you $100 not to wear it.
I know, Devin, and I would take that money. But I posted the photo of my boots.
How is that a steal at $70?
This I didn't post a steal, but it is a steal.
The shoes
boots are a steal. So
6 to 70?
Rose,
you missed
coming from a woman who throws $500 at a hot waitress.
That's true.
This is a steal. Okay.
Yeah, but that's different. I get something
out of that. No, it's not different. I got something out of this. Complete joy. I'm very happy today.
I'm going to make you paint my next flip.
I can do a lot now. I probably could make money wearing this.
Now you're ready to go.
Now that I have it, I have a job. I can go out there and get work.
All right, so let's get into some topics.
I posted the boots, and the girl said to me, I have a steal. I was thrifting, and she said,
$6 is great.
That's great. She said, your life has gone downhill since the L word.
I would kind of say it's true.
Deb, you can actually admit this. I might have more money now than I did.
That's true.
On the L word.
It takes away from your real life.
Yeah, but then I was riding a bike and my friend was joking and she was like, oh, she's riding a bike. Things have really gone downhill since the L word.
People are killing
and I'm
me.
like, I do have a car. I can shop.
They just don't. You gotta put more materialistic stuff like I do.
I need to be like you.
Yes,
just throw money and
just put more materialistic stuff. Man, all right. So let's get into some current topics. Nobody cares about you and I.
No, that's
so let's
true.
Move,
Nobody's
let's
even
move
watching.
On. No one
except for my family.
It's like 5 people that are.
There's 5 people watching.
All right. So you have topic number 1. So let's talk about this.
Okay.
This is about your people.
This is not my. Oh, this is about my people.
Yes, it is.
Yes, you're right. Donald Trump is not my people, but he does not like my people. So Donald Trump recently was. Well, first of all, he's running for president. Let's just talk about that.
The worst thing ever.
Donald Trump is running for president. Didn't he say that he wanted Oprah as his vice president?
And she said, "Don't ever talk to me again. Don't even tweet me." She blocked him. She blocked him.
If anyone's going to be a vice to anybody, it's going to be you, not Oprah. Oprah should. I would vote for Oprah.
I mean, I'm going to admit, at one point I did like his show and I would watch it and I thought he was funny.
But as a show, not as a president.
As a person now, I think he's the biggest dick ever.
Okay, well, obviously...
His daughter's still gorgeous, though.
She's still gorgeous. That's fine.
His
beautiful. Son looks like his toupee.
They look like... I posted this meme. They look like they purge. They're the purge.
They're not...
Yes.
Donald Trump and his son are the purge.
Yes. Okay. They look like those people that purge.
Well, he clearly doesn't feel fond of my people.
No, he hates Mexicans.
He hates my Mexican people, which I understand.
What I don't understand, because he always tries to fix it and say no, I don't hate Mexicans.
Is he just going to fire us all?
I hate just the illegal ones. Fool. At one point, they were all illegal. I don't get it.
Let's just say what did he say? So he was in there, and there's the actual.
He basically said, "I hate Mexicans. I hate illegals."
No, he basically said Mexico, they're bad. They're bringing in Mexicans, and Mexicans are rapists, burglars, murderers, drug dealers. The reason that we have drugs in America and the reason people are getting raped is because my people keep coming over the border.
That's what he's saying.
Although, if you were to take my people out of America, no work would get done.
Remember that movie, A Day Without a Mexican?
What's going to get done?
Did you see? I see that movie, A Day Without a Mexican.
A Day Without a Mexican? Who's going to clean his house?
I didn't get any orange juice. Things went downhill.
Things go downhill.
Yeah, it was done. It was done. So here's the thing with Donald Trump.
He's a really intelligent man.
I get he says things for, shock value. I get that. But he took it too far this time.
He took it too. Not only did he take it too
crazy.
Far, his show and everybody is like canceled him. So his sponsorships, his show.
So this is what ended up happening with him. He ended up getting The Apprentice canceled. Miss America, Miss Universe,
this is his money.
Macy's dropped his line, and it was funny because he got into a Twitter battle with one of the writers from. From what's that? Modern Family.
Modern Family. They went after him.
And basically, the guy found a shirt of his, and it was made in China. And he's like, you talk so much crap about China, yet they're making your clothes. Like,
well, then he like went out there and said, I don't care that they're dropping me because what I'm like representing is very serious.
I shouldn't be situated with them.
Yeah, I'm not going to be associated with my show.
He's losing millions of dollars.
So then when he doesn't become president, which he won't. He's going to have nothing.
He'll still make money.
Well, I'm saying, but all of his endorsements, his show, the things that he's had going that were working for him
are
no longer there.
He's not going to be in the public eye anymore. Like, he's basically just going to get.
He's going to have to
He's the next Paula Deen. He just Paula Deened himself.
Right.
He's gone.
He's going to need to, he'll be on a roast. He'll be on Orange is the
New Black.
I don't
understand why people don't realize you just keep the races out of it. It's not going to work for you.
Well, you can't attack the
Paula
Mexicans.
Deen.
They just clean.
I know.
You can't attack us.
I mean, that's
We're
all you have.
We're hard workers.
That's all you have. All right, so moving on to the next topic, which everybody was wailing about yesterday.
I didn't give a shit.
The Women's Soccer Championship.
Yep.
Why? Tell me first off why you didn't care.
Can I tell you this? Just speaking of shows, one of the camera people from our first show was at the Ace where I work. Lesbian Teresa.
Okay. Yeah, I know her.
Camera girl. So she's there, lesbian, whatever. I find her in the bar watching the women's soccer. It's pretty much her and her girlfriend, and that's it.
Oh, just them two?
Just those two.
Well, I was in a bar with like 200
people.
lesbians watching the game.
Tell me about the game. We won, right?
We won, but this is what made the game so interesting is that, 4 years ago, because it only happens every 4 years.
Right.
4 years ago, we lost to Japan. And we were favorite to win. We were supposed to win and kill it and be the champions and all this and that.
Right.
And Japan beat us. But everybody was saying it was because they had a tsunami. And they had the earthquake, and they had the nuclear.
We had to give it to them.
That they had the nuclear disaster.
We had to.
No, that they just banded together, and they were like, "We have to do this for our country," and they won. Their heart got them through.
Right.
So 4 years later, no natural disaster, no nuclear. We're gonna kick their ass.
Right.
We're cool. We're gonna beat it up, and we did.
But the USA has Donald Trump, so we had to fight too.
No, but US scored the most. Like the first 3 minutes was like
4-1.
It was 5-2.
I knew it.
Okay, just to let you know, in soccer.
Yep.
In soccer. Equivalent to football, because you watch football.
Oh yeah,
that's like 1,000 to 20,050. That's the equivalent.
Those are big numbers, Rose.
I'm just telling you right now. That's like if Tom Brady literally got on the field and all he did was score a touchdown.
Yep.
That's how exciting this. Because soccer is the most boring sport in the world.
I won't watch it.
And to have that much action was insane.
All I know is that it's always a lot of lesbians like taking their shirt off with sports bras and running around. Here's something I do
have to tell you about our team is that the majority of them are not lesbian.
Really?
All the hot ones
Who's the hot one that you posted?
She's I forgot her name, but she's not. She's not. I just looked at her. I don't care about her name, girl. Fan. She didn't score a damn point. But she's actually married to a fellow soccer player.
Okay.
So she's straight. She's like
was the game fun?
The game was fun.
Even though they killed them, even though they dominated, it was a good game.
Japan came back and scored one, and you felt that momentum, and then we shut it down. Then they scored again, then we shut it down.
All right.
But it was fun. The energy
was
on
USA?
the whole time. Yeah, definitely.
We're kind of winning right now, aren't we? On multiple levels.
Not really.
Yeah, no, we are. We just had 4th of July. We've got other topics.
I mean, this kind of went to. We're winning this weekend.
We're winning this weekend. It was a good weekend for USA.
For USA,
all right, USA had a good weekend.
Yeah, but what made the biggest news was one of the players actually grabbed her wife and kissed her, and it made air. It was on air.
Everyone's all for gay right now. It doesn't surprise me.
It's like gay for pay.
Everyone's gay.
Gay for pay.
I don't think they were gay for pay. I'm sure they're a real couple.
But they kissed, and they were like, everyone was like, yay.
If anyone was shocked by that at this point, they were living under a rock.
Well, it had the biggest ratings, and it beat the boys' ratings by a gazillion. The men, all of the men's finals and semifinals. It was the number 1 rated FIFA. That's the name of the
That sounds
World
awful.
Cup.
That sounds like a fupa.
If
you don't know what a fupa is, it's a fat lower pussy.
You're not supposed to say it.
I'm allowed to. We're allowed to say
just Google it. Jeez.
Rose, stand up.
It was the number 1. It was the number 1 show. You're so sick. It was the number 1 show that was rated in the nation. I can't. This goes from 0 to 100 real quick.
This is breaking news. We're giving people what they want.
I'm crying right now.
This is what's happening right now. People don't know
stick to the damn script and go to the next one.
This is exactly what you will need for your fupa. Oh Everybody, God. This is what Rose and I are having a hard time with. We have been sending each other text messages. We've been sending photos of people that look like
all we do is
we
harass each other all day.
That's all. We have nothing serious. There's never a serious conversation that happens. I won't talk to her for a week.
I'll ask her about the stock market, and she'll be like,
and I'll just send her back a photo of one of our friends that looks like they have 6 faces. And that is where
the next topic.
This is a serious thing happening in the world. We really do this.
We seriously had a conversation because I was like, look,
well,
I'm really
concerned.
concerned.
With us making fun of everyone.
No, we were concerned.
And then we got concerned.
We were concerned. And then we realized started making
that
fun.
This is a real issue.
And then we started, being concerned again. And now it's a topic of conversation.
And
that
now we had to bring
it
to the table.
So we need you to talk about it.
Okay, basically, here's what's happening. Well, I got to get into this story because you told me about this. But a lot of people I know in my age range, I mean, you're well past me in the 50s, but in the 29, 30s, girls are getting plastic surgery.
No, younger.
Completely younger.
Like 18, 19, 20.
I haven't taken the step in Botox yet. I haven't. Neither of you.
Neither have I.
I don't have to fix my lips yet.
But there's people that we know
that look normal, that are beautiful. Like
that were. That were.
So you were a beautiful girl that didn't need to fix your face, anything, and now you've put on so much plastic surgery or whatever that you've started to look like a tranny.
But you know what?
You start to look old.
I don't think it's an insecurity issue with the people that we've seen.
No, because they thought they were hot before. They think they're hot. They think they're always
I think they're just going with the trend of the Kylie Jenner or what everybody's doing right now.
And when you see that in the media, everyone's getting all this work done, and this is a hot thing to do, and you can you can get it done so easily.
And then when I talk to the people, because there's several that we know, I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's like a big face.
But they all start looking like the same big face because it's all filler. So your head takes on like 3 sizes. But everyone looks the same. We have a friend that is like a boy, like a tomboy looking boy that looks like the same one that looks like a model. But yes. They're the same look now because they carry the same face.
Because they all use the same fillers.
So it's all the same. Everyone looks the same.
And almost all of them go to the same doctor. So he just does the same face on everybody.
I would like to just say, I think that women should age gracefully, and I think you look like people like who are some women that aged really beautifully other than you?
Sharon Stone.
Beautiful.
My
mother aged great.
My mother
Your mother, amazing.
I mean, there are people who are kind of going to the left. Renee Zellweger ruined her face.
What the heck is her name? Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan ruined her face.
Ruined her
Melanie
face.
Griffith
ruined her
who
goddamn
was gorgeous.
Face.
Ruined her face.
Yes.
Mickey Rourke
ruined his face.
He was so hot in 9.5 weeks.
He looks like a monster
and
now.
He killed it. He plays monsters in movies.
But I think that, don't you think that there should be at least like unless it's medical.
You know who's another hot accident? Marissa Tomei.
Oh, Marissa Tomei did it.
She doesn't do any. No, she doesn't do anything. She looks
She's
great.
Good. She does have her wrinkles.
She looks good.
Her body looks good. She's got the appropriate wrinkles. All I'm trying to say is I don't feel like unless it is medical. And like you have something wrong, you were in an accident, something happened.
Here's the thing. Do you think it's part of the culture now?
It is culture now. It is part of our society.
It's part of culture. It's normal for people to say, I'm going to get lip fillers. I'm going to do this.
Well, they
I'm
talk
do
about
that.
it like, I'm going to get Botox. Like
and
they're getting their nails done.
And it's not okay.
And they look crazy.
And that they look like their face is exploding.
So this story about this girl, I didn't know about this young girl. She's 14 years old, right?
Yeah, I sent you the story because
I know I read it because I'm very, very concerned. But she's 14 years old, getting plastic surgery, got her boobs done. And
at 14.
At 14. What did you say at 24? Same girl?
A different girl.
Different girl at 24 got her boobs done.
34 double Ds, and she was like tiny. I think it was the same girl. But you know what?
Can you get surgery at 14 though?
In foreign countries, you can if your mother signs off.
That's insane.
But the mothers are getting it too.
So at 14, you can go and get your boobs done?
I watched that show Botched.
Yeah,
and
that's the saddest show.
They had the woman who had the most plastic surgery ever. And she gave her daughter for her 16th birthday, she gave her like enough money for her to go under the knife.
But why isn't it illegal to
and the doctors were like, you're insane.
Back so many times though. At some point it should be like you've had 1 or 2 surgeries. You're not allowed to have surgery for another 10 years.
In foreign countries, they don't have the same policies that we do here because
we have no policy.
No, but a lot of doctors do say no, I'm not going to work on you. They do say no.
Then why do people look like this?
Because they go to Mexico or they go to other places and get it done.
Well, Donald was right. Mexico's bad.
I'm telling you.
So there we go.
I think he's on to something, Mr. Trump.
Yeah.
Making me change my mind now.
Now I'm voting.
So, I mean, for me, I personally don't think anybody should do anything until they're in their 40s. Unless you're in the entertainment industry.
Even then, okay, fine. You get a little bit of Botox. That's your job. You're in the industry. Fine. You can do it. Like, Jennifer Aniston gets Botox.
Yes.
She looks good. You can tell she's had filler.
But she's kind of rocked with her look.
She
didn't get anything done too crazy.
But when you start, and then you start seeing just like your normal friends and people that you're like growing up with start to look like that.
I mean, I'm not so disturbed from seeing a superstar or a former starlet do it.
Rose,
but I'm disturbed.
They're people just like us.
I'm disturbed, but I'm just saying because their face is their business. I'm more concerned when my normal friend who has never been on a camera before is getting her face done. Who's gonna look at you? Like, no one's buying your magazine.
No one's seeing you. No one cares.
You're walking down the street.
You have 6 faces.
And you want to do all this stuff and improve yourself. That is a psychological disorder that requires some major attention. That's my piece.
I mean, it's concerning. I mean, it entertains me all day long on Instagram.
We just make fun of it
all day long.
And we're not being mean. We're just like, wow.
Sometimes.
I'm just like, wow, have you seen this? And you're like, oh my God, what happened to her face? I'm like, I don't know, it keeps growing.
But the funny part is, I can take any of our friends who've had plastic surgery, and I can take a picture of little Kim now, and they all look the same.
That's the perfect example.
I took a picture of
They
little Kim.
are rocking it out like little Kim.
And they look like her. We pulled 3 of our friends up on Instagram, put them next to little Kim.
You did that. You sent it to me.
And they were literally looking the same.
I think you need to post on Instagram, and I will repost it.
I really appreciate that,
Everyone
Rose.
under the age of 30, if you're doing this, this is what you're looking like. This is what you look like right now. You just don't see it.
But we have to look at you.
And you're not rapping good enough for me to look at you. So I'm sorry. You need to put that.
So pretty much what we're trying to say is do not get plastic surgery unless you absolutely need it because you were in a car accident, you ran into a wall. I don't know. Something happened because you all look crazy.
Or unless you're a superstar.
Even then, you're not supposed to get
No,
it.
they need to do it.
No, Rose.
All right, moving on. We were talking about, you wanted me to talk about Pride. So New York Pride, did you hear Caitlyn Jenner was there?
Okay, Pride, it's been the most Pride month of, big things happen.
But Pride, in the month of June, it's Pride season.
Pride season.
So there's Prides all over the country. I was in San Francisco, which was amazing. It's
normally I would go with you.
Biggest Pride in the world.
And you did your tour, and I saw your post.
It was awesome.
What was the best Pride?
I think this year, even though New York San Francisco is amazing. We had Romi Rose. We had all these other people. Caitlyn Jenner showed up in New York. That was a big deal.
During the parade?
Like during the whole festivities. Like went out there in her dress. And I'm going to tell you one thing. She is dressing the bomb.
Did you see the articles where they said she needs a stylist?
No, she's looking great.
No, Deb, that's because you can't shop. She has
Deb, she's wearing all of Kim Kardashian stuff.
No one should wear Kim Kardashian stuff. Not even Kim should wear it.
I beg to differ.
No, they're horrible
Caitlyn's rocking it right now.
That whole family is ridiculous.
Caitlyn's killing it, except when she was like in the sand dunes with her sons wearing a dress. I'm like, no, that's when you need to be Bruce.
She looked like Liza Minnelli the other day. Literally, like, bedazzled and, like, walked out with some...
But she's, like, 70.
She looked like she was thrifting with me.
Deb, she looks great.
No,
You're
I'm
being
send you a
such
photo.
a hater.
I know, I'm going to send you a photo.
All right, so Caitlyn Jenner's rocking it out in New York. I'm so happy.
Pride was good.
But you know what caught my eye? And now I'm starting to question Caitlyn, and I don't know what's going on, but there's this hot bodyguard that's always with her. Like, good looking.
A guy?
A guy. Like, super good looking, like, always doing the whole, like, man thing.
He's probably just taking care of her. He's her bodyguard.
I don't think so.
No,
breaking news will hit soon.
There's no breaking news.
Trust
this is
me.
her bodyguard, and he's protecting her.
I know how to read body language.
Okay.
And that's not like, oh, I'm being a bodyguard. It's like...
Do you understand Caitlyn's body language?
No, the guy's body language.
Okay.
I know exactly what's going on there. Watch.
Are we going to get into the fact that same-sex marriage was...
I mean, I would love to avoid that.
Okay, let's avoid it.
Let's talk about it.
Forget the gays.
So
let's move on.
Same-sex marriage.
I'm down for it.
Same-sex marriage is out.
It's done.
It's now. It was a 5-4.
The only thing that concerned me when this happened was you.
Why?
Because
I'm zeroly concerned with. I have no concern.
I'm actually happy that it happened now and not when you were younger. Because you would have been married 1,000 times.
I would have been married probably like 18 times.
Every night that you got drunk.
I would have had like alimony payments up the ass.
So I'm happy that like you got old.
That's actually true.
And then this happened.
Because now I'm just like, I don't care.
Now
I
you're
care.
Just too old. It's exhausting.
I know it's important for some people. Like I saw these posts of like, you know, this one couple that had been together for 52 years.
Right, that's important. Then.
And, you know, the wife had gotten sick a couple times and the other one couldn't go into the hospital. Like things like that do mean that it's going to make things a little easier.
The only thing it made me think of was the post of those 2 old women that are in the courthouse. So they're like 70 in their wheelchairs. And they couldn't like get married.
Yeah, now they can.
And then they finally could. And then I was like, oh, I shed a tear.
I mean, I just, you know, we're in a really crazy nation where people don't take those things seriously. So I hope my people don't abuse that. So
your people?
Yeah. You know, I mean, this is the one time that I really wish I was an attorney, though.
I really wish my people would stop raping
I would have
and bringing drugs.
I would have prenup on pocket and the divorce ready to go. I'm ready. But, you know, I do real estate. So if you want to buy and sell, I got you.
Wow, that was a really good plug, Rose.
Yeah,
that's really good on your business.
Got your back. Got your back, gay people.
Yep. Speaking of gay people, I am watching True Detective. My boyfriend got me onto the show. You know I don't watch shows, first of all, until Charles. I don't watch TV shows. Okay, I don't even know what's on TV.
I have to ask questions about this.
Please do.
Okay.
It's a gay show.
So first season was Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
And Woody Harrelson.
Yes.
And there was that whole show. And it intrigued me because they both look like
they're actually working on the second season. They're producers,
they're on this.
right? Aren't they?
No, but why did they disappear in season 1? They died or something? What happened?
I didn't watch season 1, but and he was like, oh, we can start the second season. So for anybody who hasn't seen season 1 and wants to start this season,
they're two different things.
They're completely different shows.
Okay, because the only reason why I didn't see season 1 is because that's when Matthew McConaughey was doing all those commercials about Lincoln.
I think they did it from that show, right?
It turned me off, and I was like, dude, I do not want to see your face in a show.
Though.
I love him, but when he's like, hey, I just drive because I like it. No, I don't want to hear you.
He likes to drive.
He needs to stop doing those commercials.
Well, he's doing this show. It's a great show. It has Colin Farrell.
He's hot.
He's hot.
Hot.
He's kind of got the dad hot going on in it.
I love him. He's hot.
And then it has Rachel McAdams.
Love her, hot.
She's a daddy-issued lesbian on it.
Love it.
And then it has, babe, who's our other person?
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn.
He needs to sit down.
No, Vince Vaughn actually lost some weight, looks good. And
I don't care about what he looks like.
Role. He has a serious role.
All I think about is swingers and like
he
Wedding Crashers. He kind
of has the swingers thing going for him more on this than the Wedding Crasher. That whole character from like
but do you get lost in him as a character or do you think he's Vince Vaughn?
No, you don't. I mean, he's always kind of Vince Vaughn.
That's what kills it for me.
I know, but you do take his character serious.
Like I would rather watch the Lincoln commercial than
Did you watch Friday Night Lights?
Yes.
Okay, so why am I Taylor?
He's cute.
He's gay in it.
No.
Shocking.
And he was on Savages.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Yeah.
He's super hot. I like him.
It's a gay show.
Okay, so everyone's gay.
Everyone's gay.
I might watch it.
Yeah, you'll like it.
I might watch it.
Yeah,
now.
get into it.
It's getting.
Yeah.
So,
but you don't have to see season 1 to see season 2. Is what I'm saying. It's
okay.
A good show.
I just want to know one thing.
You can just jump into it.
One last thing to entice me before I watch this. What character? I know Colin plays a detective.
Yes.
What does Vince Vaughn do?
He's a bad guy.
So he's like a mobster kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And Rachel McAdams is?
She is a detective too. She's just a little fucked up. I think she's gonna fuck Colin Farrell.
But she's a lesbian.
By issues.
Oh, I'm so confused. I'm gonna watch
Life's hard.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
Life's
but it's
hard.
I heard it was boring though. People were tweeting that it was boring.
People weren't giving it great reviews.
Yeah.
Like they're breaking it down because the characters are so
Because the first one, these guys were nominated for Emmys and shit.
It is entertaining. It's fun.
Is it?
I mean, it's beautifully shot. It's fun to watch.
Stand
it's visually
the way
nice.
Orange is the New Black was going. So.
See, I liked that show.
I
is
Boo in it?
No, Ruby Rose is going to be in True Detective 2, though.
But you like it. It's worth it.
I do like it.
All right.
It is.
So we have dating news.
Okay. Yep.
So finally, one of my BFFs that I love so much that everyone hates.
We have to talk about these people every Monday on the show, and I could care less about them.
Social media horrors. So Kourtney Kardashian finally dumped Scott Disick. Finally.
The father of her 3 children.
The father of 3 kids. The baby is only 6 months old. Mm-hmm. I mean, she can take care of him. She's been taking care of him. He's been like partying on appearances.
She makes most of the money.
Yeah. I mean, he has money too.
But she's a Kardashian.
I just don't know why she kept having babies from him. Are the babies like born?
Well, she kept on trying. So
he's always drunk.
They're officially breaking up.
They're done.
They're done.
But they're only done because over the weekend, he was pictured with his ex-girlfriend, like arm around her, like giving her drinks, like, and I think that's what kind of forced.
You think that one photo is what destroyed their marriage?
That's what they're saying. They're saying it's been destroyed.
It's been destroyed.
But she was keeping up the
facade.
That
was the final thing.
That's what made her publicly humiliated, where she has to kind of cut the string.
No, herself and her family have made her publicly humiliated.
That's actually true. I cannot
not her
deny
husband putting his arm around a woman.
And then now Khloe's dating another basketball player, James Harden.
She is a basketball player.
She is. She needs to stop dating, period.
She just needs to go away, period.
And I can't believe she went from French Montana to James Harden. They're both like trash cans.
This is what you were just saying.
They're both trash cans.
She's a trash can.
They're trash cans.
This is a garbage can.
And then the next thing with them is Kylie Jenner still has big lips, and they're fake.
Shocking.
Just saying.
Thank you for that recap on the Kardashians, Rose. Everything about that was breaking news and absolutely shocking.
Breaking news.
Fake lips, dating a basketball player, and getting a divorce. In the Kardashian family, no.
But now I feel bad because, like, there's 3 little kids without a daddy.
Oh, they'll be just fine. They'll be just fine.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes. We'll talk about more bullshit.
We're informing everybody.
Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. You're tuned in to LA Talk Live, where we're more than just talk.
Women Women now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
Harvard Medical School has now opened its doors to new female applicants.
The first woman is now in space.
The majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Hubert's Lemonade, tasty, refreshing, sweet, and tart. Happiness in a bottle. Visit Hubert's Lemonade at Hubert'sLemonade.com. Once again, that's Hubert'sLemonade.com. Happiness in a bottle.
Hi, this is Michael Carson, inviting you to join me every Tuesday from 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific for See It Clearly. Join me as we discuss the topics of health, relationships, and the latest in life-improving information. So don't forget to tune in to See It Clearly Tuesdays from 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on LATalkLive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio and R&B, Radio Flag, TuneIn Radio, Live 365, or just watch and listen directly at LATalkLive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Jason.
Get jazzy on. I'm that flight that you get on.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Happy Monday. This is the Romi and Rose Show.
Yes.
And back to really important topics that nobody cares about. And if you're watching,
part of a damn
you're
pop
welcome.
culture show is
You're
to talk
welcome.
about what things don't care about. This isn't fucking CNN, man.
I thought this was CNN.
We're supposed to talk about what people don't care about.
I was like ready to give the news.
You're not Brian Gumble.
No, I'm just Will Ferrell from.
There you go.
What is it? You Stay Classy, San Diego.
Which, by the way, I saw that movie yesterday. We'll talk about that later.
Okay,
but
we'll
go
get
ahead.
into that. Anyway, more love topics because I love love. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. She had his baby, right? She was pregnant. She had the baby already.
He's like so annoying.
He's pretty cute though.
He's so cute, but he's annoying.
Okay, here's the deal. They ended up getting married finally after the baby.
Yes.
So this is one of those situations like My People where she had the baby and they realized they should probably get married. They got married. They're really cute though because they were a couple on the 70s show.
They're super cute. I think
They're
they
best
they probably
friends.
messed around back then.
Right.
Had a friendship.
He ended up marrying Demi Moore. Demi Moore ended up becoming can you please turn your phone off?
I actually liked him a lot more when he was married to Demi Moore
I
than
did
he
too.
is now.
I liked them together. Demi
I
Moore
liked
and
them
Ashton
too.
I was a supporter of.
But it's like once he broke up with Demi Moore,
She went nuts.
He lost all his swag. He went back to being like
Yeah,
a
but at the
dad.
same time, he took on her kids. He was like a father figure to them. He was a great husband to her
until he started cheating.
And then he cheated on her. And he was cheating on her with like waitresses at like hotels. That
Yes,
he
didn't care.
He didn't give a shit who it was.
He was
and there
like-
were photos of him on set when he was
He
doing
was like, anyone but Demi can get it.
Anyone but Demi can get it.
Anyone but Demi can get it.
And they did.
Everyone got it.
And then she went nuts.
I
She
would've
refused
too.
to give him a divorce for you remember that?
For years.
She refused.
It was like 2.5 years.
2.5 years, and she was like, no.
I'm not going to give it
I'm
to
not
you.
going to give it to you.
I personally don't like him anymore. I mean, I think he's handsome and he's cute.
I think he's funny.
but he's
has
like
his
annoying.
charm,
Like,
but
okay, let me give you a perfect example. If he was starring in an action movie, would you go watch it? No.
Ashton Kutcher in an action movie?
No. Like he's just a TV dude. Like stay there.
He's the new Mission Impossible?
No, it would never happen.
It could happen.
Ever.
It could happen.
He's just not appealing to me.
What do
anymore.
you think of them getting married though? And what do you think?
and
Do you
to be
think that he's
honest,
going to cheat again?
It killed her hot factor of being with him. Just
What
went
happened to
downhill.
her? Where is she now?
She's wearing sweatshirts in Iowa, wherever he's at. She does not look good anymore. She needs to stop it with that.
I only see her on her daughter's Instagram page hanging out at the pool with her kids.
Not cute. And then, no, I'm talking about Mila Kunis.
Oh, I was talking about Demi.
No, I'm talking about Mila
Same
Kunis.
thing. Mom, can you please be quiet in the studio?
Mila Kunis ended up doing this whole like thing with Channing Tatum called Jupiter Ascending, this movie.
Right.
I watched 5 minutes of it.
Right.
No chemistry. It
Awful.
was terrible. Channing Tatum's all hot and like alien, and
Well,
she's
you
just
love
there.
him.
Well, she looked like she needed to put that sweater back on. It would have been more interesting.
Okay, she doesn't really dress up. She's very downplayed, casual girl. They seem like they're best friends. They hang out a lot. They go to games together. They eat hot dogs. They have their baby, and they're married now. But do you marry somebody
who was a notorious
who's
cheater,
been famous and in the spotlight for cheating? Do you think that marriage is going to?
I mean,
repeat itself.
I don't know what explanation he gave her as to why he cheated
he
so
literally
terribly.
did like a horrible, like, I am sorry I did cheat, because she blasted him for like 2 years.
But he never, I mean, he didn't care. He would literally like go to a club and like hook up.
His
and
apology
not care.
though wasn't that sincere. It was, I cheated.
And too bad.
And now we need a divorce. Please
He's like,
divorce me.
I grew out of the marriage. I cheated. Oh well.
Right.
Like that's pretty much all he said.
How he did. Yeah, that was how it was.
And I think at the end of the day, do you trust somebody? People change.
People do change.
People change. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I just think he sucks. If she's willing to deal with that, then you're good.
If the person that you were going to marry told you that their divorce ended before you because they cheated, would you believe them?
I think the fact that I didn't know that before during our courtship means that I'm a very bad person.
The fact that you say like courtship reminds me of how old you are.
I'm not a good, dater. I mean, you're supposed to know all this stuff while you're dating somebody.
So if you don't find out until the marriage.
I'm the moron, not them.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I mean? Like, she knows. She knows what he did.
She knows what she's getting into.
She knows what he did. And every woman that's in this position feels like they can change the guy. If Mila Kunis doesn't have that mentality and feels like he truly changed for himself, which he probably did. Now he's a dad. Who knows?
Then they're really advanced.
Who knows? They probably did, but good for them.
Good for them. Happy marriage. Cheers. Congratulations.
I wish them luck. The baby is probably adorable.
I'm sure.
So YOLO for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for that, Rose.
All right, moving on. So this
Speaking of YOLO.
We know Miley Cyrus has been on the bisexual train for a minute. She's always making out with girls.
But she's so damn high all the time that you never know if she's just on like ecstasy 24/7.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to take it serious.
She probably thinks she's kissing her boyfriend and it's a girl with short hair.
When you do so many drugs and you're just like...
But I don't think she does so many drugs. She just smokes out a lot.
She's high.
She's like a hippie.
She's high 24/7.
Yeah, she's like a hippie.
She's got the armpit hair. She's always stoned. She's always her Instagram page looks like an acid trip.
Yeah.
It's just like every now and then like a nipple and lips and a tongue.
And like a pizza.
And then pizzas are flying
and like
by
a little
her,
monkey.
And then something's coming out
and
of
like
her mouth.
a bottle of champagne.
She edits them.
I want to live in it.
No, it gives me a headache.
I want to live in that Instagram.
No, it's awful. She's a mess. So I don't know if she's going through a phase, like a Lindsay Lohan phase.
Well, she's kind of been outspoken about like...
She supports gay rights.
About no gender. She's about this whole no gender thing on her Instagram. Like, there's no gender identification. Let's be fluid with our sexuality kind of thing.
I want to kill Miley Cyrus.
She's being very hippie these days.
It's too much.
So basically,
beyond
TMZ caught her making out with a Victoria's Secret model,
girl's
Stella
really
Maxwell.
pretty.
The girl's gorgeous.
I'm surprised that...
So people thought it was a stunt initially, and what they realized was that they were in a parking lot where there was no paparazzi,
right?
And it just happened to be someone that just caught them with the cell phone.
So Miley is going through a bisexual or gay phase.
I mean, if you're going to do that, you need to do it with the Victoria's Secret model.
No, she's going big or go home. But do you think it's going to last? I mean,
no, she
likes men. She was engaged. She had serious boyfriends.
Some of the hottest guys. She's with some of the hottest guys. Liam Hemsworth is hot. And so is Patrick Schwarzenegger.
I think she's just been burned a few times. Sorry, I'm saying this. I'm going to get so much hate for saying this. But I think she's been burned a few times and is like going another route right now.
I think she's personally has always been a fluid person. And that's kind of her thing.
Well, and she's in that age. She's just...
where she's just figuring life out and having a good time.
She's high through most of it.
She's
really high.
She's not that damn high.
Miley Cyrus is just high.
No, she's not.
That's it. That's all it is.
She's bi, not high.
She's bi high.
But I think
that's a new thing.
I think she's just kind of going through the phase where, she's in her early 20s. Mm-hmm. She's like 21. Mm-hmm. She has money. She's doing her thing. Like you said, she went through some boys that broke her heart.
Can we just talk about, too, this is off subject, but one of the girls that she was caught, like, kind of making out with and was in that whole little, like, 20 bi high stage was what's the model? Cara Duvall?
Yeah.
Whatever.
And Cara's bisexual, too.
Cara was seen with...
she was with
Harry
Styles and then Michelle Rodriguez.
She's another, like, bi high 20-year-old, but she recently decided to stop modeling. Did you see that article?
Well, her family comes from money.
Well,
she
decided to step down based on weight. She wants to gain weight, and she got an acting role. She has a new movie coming out.
Paper Towels,
and she...
It's not called Paper Towels.
Oh, it's not called. Cara Duvall is not in Paper Towels.
She's
that's not actually a movie, guys.
She's in Trash Can.
The point is, she is now acting, and she said this in this interview that she feels like she's actually connecting to parts.
But she actually got a lot of rave reviews for that movie.
And that she wants to eat again.
Yeah,
literally said she dropped her agency because they kept the weight issue of modeling was so hard.
That's sad because she's still a young kid. She's like 19.
Yeah, but she wants curves. She wants to go to the gym.
That's good.
So she dropped her agency.
Oh, wow.
Another bi-high kid.
Well, she did a really good movie that has all this, like...
Really? Paper Towels?
It's not the name of it, but...
She's not...
It's Paper something. Paper Dogs. That sounds like a good title, though.
That's like a movie
I
you
need
would
to write
watch.
movies.
Yeah. So Miley and all these little girls, they're high. They're bi. Right? Is that what the news
They
was?
get high off their own supply. They're good. They're good. I love Miley. I don't think there's nothing wrong with Miley.
I think she's a hot
Miley.
mess.
Keep doing it. If you need some lesbian guidance, I'll guide you the right way.
I think she'll guide you. I think she's okay.
I think she probably would.
I think she's okay. All right, let's move on. We have another couple that is not bi or high. I don't think ever they've gone through any of these stages.
No, this couple went
this
from
couple
being
is boring,
awesome separately, and when they got together, I just fell asleep for the last 10 years.
That does happen to couples.
Yeah, but I did not care about them for the last
Ben
10 years.
Affleck and Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner has done pretty much nothing with her career. I've never liked her in any role.
She does so much stuff.
Really? Wow, that was a sell.
She was on Alias. She did a bunch of Disney movies. She did a bunch of stuff. I just
really a bunch of stuff
with
Disney?
Kevin Costner. She did Draft Day. She did a bunch of movies.
Really?
Yeah, she's there.
I think she only did Dude, Where's My Car?
No, she's done other
Pretty
movies.
sure she only
Google
did that.
her. She's been all right. She done
Alias. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Jennifer
she's
Garner's
fine.
amazing. Ben Affleck had a great career. Before Good Will Hunting. Everything after Good Will Hunting.
Deb, he got nominated for Argo.
Okay, that was a great film, but we
That
just
was
watched,
way
what was
after.
it? Gone Girl?
Gone Girl was weird.
Awful.
Yeah, it was weird.
He went all over the
He
place.
needed to Gone Boy.
He was bi high on that movie.
Yeah, that movie was weird.
It was all over the fucking place.
I liked the movie, and then when it
Got too crazy?
it got weird, I was like, oh, come on.
Well, I passed out. Charles had to
Literally.
update me on what happened, and that was just too mind blowing.
Yeah, it was weird. I was
movie.
not down with it.
Right.
I
No.
was not down with it.
Well, they have broken up.
Well, here's the thing. He's known for being a my uncle goes to the casino.
Right.
And he would always comment on when they would do the poker tournaments.
Right.
He was always there. He was always
So
he's
what
a
you're
big time
trying
gambler.
to say is that she left him because he's a gambler. You're making up lies.
No, it's a known fact that he
okay.
is a notorious gambler.
Do you think she left him because of that?
I think because of that, and it leads to drinking. And if you read it, it says he was unfaithful, he gambled, he did all this bad stuff he wasn't supposed to do.
Maybe
she
if
dealt with
she-
it, and then they've been broken up for the last 10 months.
She has really big ears.
That has nothing to do with it.
I'm pretty sure that's why. Look at her ears. Google it.
His ears are bigger.
Her ears are her ears.
That's why they fell in love.
No, she has to. She's one of those women that can't pull them behind her ears.
I think
and
she's
she
pretty.
does.
I think she's pretty.
I think he left her because of the ears.
I think he's super hot.
You're insane.
I think Ben Affleck is hot, but what killed it for me?
I think his younger brother's hotter.
What killed it for me with Ben Affleck was when they announced he was Batman. I was like, no way, dude.
Yeah,
You're
no.
gonna be Batman.
He
Not
needs
happening.
he needs a good film. He needs. And now maybe
But
because he's
Argo was
single,
great.
It was great, but
Argo
that's
was
it. In like
awesome film.
the last decade,
I mean, I liked Gone Girl. The only thing I didn't like
No,
is that
it
he
was-
was in it.
or that it was his film.
That it was him. Do you know Reese Witherspoon produced that? Someone needs to slap her.
Someone needs to seriously.
Yeah.
I blame her.
You
I
like
blame her for their divorce.
I blame her for
I
everything.
blame Reese for everything. Fuck that.
No, but I like Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner separately. I'm sorry they broke up. It was 10 years. They were awesome.
That's my stepdad yelling in the back, guys.
The problem that I have is that, I think that everyone knew they were broken up for like ever. It's just like,
And
let
then
it out. Who cares? Yeah.
It finally got out.
I mean, and
there.
that's sad because they have 3 little kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he'll have a new. Who do you see Ben Affleck with?
I think what's going to happen is Jennifer Garner's going to probably go with, because all the married hot chicks that were married to a hot guy, they always do one thing. You know what they do?
Do tell.
They go with a billionaire old man. Selma
True.
Hayek did it.
True.
Mariah Carey did it.
True.
Every woman, Heidi Klum did it.
True.
I can go on and on and on about when they were married, a superstar woman married to a superstar guy, they break up. She's like, you know what? I don't care. I don't need a hot dude. I need a rich dude that knows
Maybe
what's up.
she'll marry Donald and be the first lady.
Ooh,
And
that would be
it's
gross.
just going to be amazing.
They
what's
say she's
happening.
a super conservative, like Republican conservative.
There you go.
And he's like a Democrat, like Boston dude who's like down to earth and
would,
chill.
Yeah, which would
So
cause
that
some
might
problems
be,
in the marriage.
But
It
I
could
think
be-
what's going to happen to Ben Affleck, I think he's going to go a little grungy and show that he's depressed, you know,
Right.
with the scruff and the baseball caps. Then all of a sudden he's going to
gonna come
he's
out.
going to do the Batman thing. It's going to gain a little traction.
He's going to be single.
He's going to be single. They're going to see him as Batman. He's going to end up with some hot person. You know, I think what's going to happen.
Do tell.
We're going to see him in a JLo reunion.
JLo's going through some hard times. Casper can't stay around
she
forever.
was on a skateboard with Casper holding his hand.
Casper is a skateboard.
It was
No,
so
she's
weird.
going to get back with him.
It
Casper's
was so
10.
weird. I thought it was one of her kids.
No,
and it was
that's
Casper.
they're going to end up reunited and
But
it feels
mark
so good.
my words, Ben Affleck and JLo. I feel that reunion coming up.
All right, we'll see. I don't think so, but we'll see.
I think.
Speaking of a reunion,
Speaking of a reunion, speaking of Boston
for my stepdad. This show.
Movie. Okay, so this movie.
I haven't seen the second one.
Have you seen the first one?
Of course, it's amazing.
We're talking about Ted.
Ted.
Now that's one of my favorite movies. I can watch this movie.
Mark Wahlberg
I can
and
watch
a teddy bear.
over and over
best
and
friends,
over and over again.
Getting high together.
It reminds me of me and you, except we don't get high.
Am I the teddy bear?
No, I'm the teddy bear.
I'm Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
I'm the bitch.
No, you're more like the straight and narrow one, and I'm the one that's like, yeah, let's do this. Like, you know, like a teddy bear.
And then Josie's Mila Kunis?
No, we're in Tattoo where there's nobody.
Okay, we're with no one.
We're in Tattoo where there's nobody.
Okay, I'll be Mark Wahlberg.
Okay, so here's the thing. For me, I like this because it's like the most outrageous topic. Like, who would come up with a movie, which obviously we know Seth is totally out of his mind.
He's hilarious.
For Seth MacFarlane to come up with a movie about a talking teddy bear who's like a little dirtbag and his best friend, and for them to be like...
Was it as funny as the first one? Because the first one was amazing. I laughed my ass off.
Nothing will ever beat the first one.
Which is how most of them are.
But let me explain to you my journey with Seth MacFarlane. So I love Ted. It's one of my favorite movies. Next to Get Him to the Greek, it's one of my favorite like trash can movies I like to watch.
Right.
And just laugh, and it puts you in a good spirit no matter how sad you are, mad, whatever. It's like an awesome movie to laugh. But I went and saw Seth MacFarlane's A Million Ways to Die in the West.
I loved that movie.
You did not.
That movie is so hilarious. JC and me
was the worst movie ever.
It's a different type of comedy. It's a completely different type of comedy.
It was dry humor, but it was stupid.
It is a genius film.
First off, he has no accent. He's like, yeah, I got the typhoid.
That's what's so funny.
I got the typhoid.
The Wild Wild West, it pretty much is him. Like, it looks like it's filmed in like a set in my backyard or something. Yes. If I had a backyard, it'd be filmed in a set back there.
I know he was going campy, but it just didn't work.
Fun of it.
It didn't work.
Oh God, I laughed my ass off.
He was trying to be campy, and it didn't work.
It totally worked. I actually highly recommend everyone to go see this film.
It made no money. It tanked. Actually, the studio was even thinking about suing him because it was so bad. And so I was gun shy about Ted too. I was really
because of that
scared.
Film?
Yes, because Ted 1 was so great. A Million Ways to Die was diarrhea.
Ways to Die
it was terrible, dude.
No, Charlize Theron.
All these great actors, and not one person was awesome in it.
When the sheep was on the roof and he said, I can't tame my sheep, and then the sheep's on the roof,
the worst.
Died. Don't the sheep
the
know?
worst.
All right,
it was the worst thing ever. The best part of the movie was when the block of ice killed that guy, and I wished everybody was in it underneath the block of ice and died. And the movie ended.
But Ted 2, worth seeing.
So here's the thing about Ted 2. So you can't take that concept and it be such a shock factor where you're like, oh shit, the little bear is crazy, and like have all those feelings you had the first time around because you already know what's going to happen.
And you already know how the bear is.
The bear's an asshole.
Right.
He's a little pig.
He smokes weed. He likes sex.
There's nothing that's going to surprise you.
Right.
But the jokes were smarter.
They were better.
The jokes were smarter, and I like the fact that he was a lot more raunchier this time.
Okay.
But
so it's a dirtier.
He did camp it up a bit.
He did.
Like he camped it up a bit where there was like stupid things that kind of came up that were campy, which to me made it fun.
So if you enjoyed the first Fred, you're gonna enjoy this one.
You're gonna like it. I liked it. I liked it. I laughed. I laughed.
Okay.
It was so much fun.
All right.
Tom Brady's in it. You guys love him.
Oh, Dad, I will be watching this.
And it's funny. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but he does say funny jokes that kind of address
Tom Brady
things.
does?
No. Tom Brady just sits there and looks hopful. He doesn't do anything.
Makes sense.
I mean, what is he gonna do?
Makes sense.
But there's some parts on there that are like Seth MacFarlane is brilliant, and he really did make up for wasting 2 hours of my life. So thank you for that.
With the Wild Wild West.
Dude, it was the worst movie.
Please go see it, everybody.
I hate it. Please don't see it. Your eyes will bleed.
No.
Your eyes will bleed, and you'll internally bleed. But here's what's interesting. So the box office this weekend, everybody expected Ted to really kick ass. And Magic Mike.
Right. Oh, they came out together.
They came out together.
I know you saw Magic Mike.
Let me tell you what happened.
Do tell.
I had an option of seeing Ted and Magic Mike. What do you think I'm going to pick? I'm that big of a lesbian.
Magic Mike.
I went to go see Ted.
You love that
Channing Tatum.
You love him.
But my lesbianism geared me that way. Sorry.
What part of Ted was gay?
Me.
Okay, fair enough.
Instead of watching gyrating cocks or a little bear.
You loved it. Last year when we had to do a movie review on it, you were going nuts about this.
I will watch it next week. I feel inappropriate going with me and Josie. It's weird.
To go watch these strippers?
I think I need to take my mom.
Your mom would go nuts.
Yeah, I need to take
my mom too.
I need to take a straight woman that could appreciate it.
Yeah.
I feel weird.
You feel weird just sitting watching all this?
It's like if I was like, it's like if your stepdad went by himself to go watch it. That would be weird.
Not shocking either.
That would be weird.
Shocking.
That would be weird. So it's like I need to take like someone.
So did Ted beat Magic Mike?
No. So this is what ended up beating all of them. Jurassic Park. Can you
Jurassic
believe that?
Park.
Still has its tentacles.
The Jurassic
Is
World.
that what they have?
I don't
still
know.
have their claws.
So their rapture arms.
Their rapture arms are
beating
still kicking
everybody.
ass. And I seen that movie and I actually really liked it.
No, I know. JC was saying it was like amazing.
I loved it.
I haven't seen anything in the theaters.
Chris Pratt is the next big thing. Sorry, Ben Affleck, too late.
The last time I went to the movies, I saw 50 Shades of Grey.
That was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go watch Jurassic Park. It's a lot of fun. I liked it. It takes you back to your childhood with better CGI, you know.
Right.
And,
yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
And I would say go see Ted 2.
All right.
Little Bear. He's a little nasty bear.
Okay.
Magic Mike. That'll be my next review.
That's your next one.
In 2 weeks. But it does have Channing Tatum. He is amazing. But the movie that beat all those two was Inside Out, that little cartoon movie. And my nephew went to go see it.
Inside Out.
It's
like an anime.
Where it's animation and like it's about your feelings and your emotions. So like sad is a character, happy is a character, mad is a character. They're all different little characters in your head.
That's cute.
It's cute. So it kind of like
they're really messing with kids.
It kind of teaches kids that you can't be happy without being sad. You can't be sad without being happy. Adults put other things in place.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But adults enjoyed it as well.
Everyone
enjoyed it. That everybody can enjoy.
It's making money.
Fine.
It's making money. So
Fair enough.
At the end of the day, my movie review, Ted is a thumbs up.
Uh-huh.
Magic Mike is a crotch later.
Okay.
Watch the little anime thing. What is that? Inside Out.
Inside Out.
No, you're going to go to In-N-Out
I'm going
later.
In-N-Out after this, sorry.
Watch Inside
That's all
Out.
I can think of.
And Jurassic Park is the movie of the summer.
Okay.
The summer's not even
Jurassic
over yet.
World. It's Jurassic World.
Whatever. It's park to me.
It is. It's the world. Okay,
Jurassic World is the movie of the summer.
Fine.
It is beating everyone, crushing everyone. Kids are going to see it 2 or 3 or 4 times.
All right.
And that's it.
Well, let me talk about somebody who is not in the movies right now and is not killing it.
Oh, he's killing me.
Tom Cruise. So apparently, which you said you couldn't really figure out finding information on this, but I found an article on it.
No, all I found is that he was in Nashville this past weekend for 4th of July, and he was partying with a bunch of like college girls, and people thought it wasn't really him.
But it was him?
It was him, and then the door guy was like, no, that's really Tom Cruise. He told me not to say anything.
He was at a college?
He was at a party at a bar. And he walked into this bar, and Nashville's like a college town. And
yeah.
So he was there partying with a bunch of college girls and a bunch of girls surrounded by women. And they said he paid the $200 cover charge to get in.
This is not Tom Cruise.
It's Tom Cruise. It's all over the news.
And that's a fact.
That's a fact. It just happened. And he spent the weekend there. He was filming Mission Impossible. And he was out there like hanging out with a bunch of girls.
Well, apparently.
And the picture that they have, like, that they publicized, it was like from a cell phone.
Right.
He looked all sweaty and like he was drinking. He looked weird.
He is weird.
Yeah. I love him though.
No, he's weird. And now maybe he's getting away from his weirdness, because what I heard was that he is leaving Scientology, which
I don't believe that.
If that is true, Tom is like the president of it, right?
I don't think he's leaving Scientology.
Well, here's the article that they're saying is that he doesn't get to see his daughter because they are telling him not to see Suri.
Why?
Because they're not raising Suri in Scientology.
So that's the reason why he's not seeing the kid.
So the reason why he doesn't have a relationship with Suri is because the church has been asking him to not have a relationship with
That's so crazy.
Crazy Katie Holmes and the baby.
And I believe that because you see all these reports about how they talk
they're
about.
They're insane. You can't.
And you have these people that have defected from it that openly talk about how they were like outs and they were like all this crazy stuff happening.
It's a scary like situation, I think, if you're not.
But he's Tom Cruise.
He's Tom Cruise.
They can't like mess with him too much.
Maybe because he wants to actually have a relationship with his daughter and like be back in her life. I guess there was like a ballet. He didn't get to see her plie. Now he's leaving Scientology.
I don't think he's leaving Scientology.
That's a fact. I bet you that's a fact.
He's so obsessed with it, and it's been everything he's like about. You know, there's some famous Scientologists.
Google it.
There's some famous Scientologists. Laura Prepon from Orange is the New Black.
Is she a Scientologist?
She is a Scientologist. Let me shock you some more.
Okay, shock me some more.
Let me shock you some more.
Isn't Beck?
I heard about that.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's true. I just think he's weird.
No, he's awesome.
And then what's her name just recently left? Leah Remini.
Oh, yeah, but she left because she said they were crazy.
She left because she said they were crazy, and then
but I could see
they
that
didn't want her to be friends with JLo. Yeah. She was like, that's Jenny from the block. It ain't happening, and that's what happened. No, true story.
They really don't. I mean, what's the Scientology building that we have here in LA?
We have like a million of them. The L. Ron Hubbard
But if you walk past it at night, you'll see a bunch of people in like my outfit walking with books to the church at like 2 a.m.
But you know what? I don't understand. Like,
and they all live in the same street in the same neighborhood.
They opened up a new little like book. It looks like a bookstore.
Yeah, they love books.
And it says Scientology, and it's right there on Colorado Boulevard
in Old Town.
In Old Town,
in Pasadena.
Yes,
a little Scientology bookstore.
Yep, it's right by the parking lot.
How many books can they have? It's like if you're a Christian, here's the Bible.
But there's a person standing out there in a suit, and they're like, "Oh, do you want to come in?" And like,
don't
you
think they should have one of those sign people? The Scientology books?
With Tom Cruise's head.
Right, with Tom Cruise
saying,
just spinning, like, come here, you can have this. I don't know. I say Google it. Apparently, he would like to see his daughter do some ballet.
I personally think that dude is so deep that I don't think he would ever leave.
Really?
No. I
so
really
deep,
don't see it.
like, into Scientology, not deep as a person.
I know. I think so deep into Scientology that he will never leave that religion.
But Scientology will allow him to be hanging out with college girls on 4th of July, but not see his daughter?
I don't know. I mean, because it's not a relationship.
Is it not? Is that not a relationship?
An encounter.
So he can have encounters with young women at college in Nashville.
That's what happens.
That's a shaky little line.
I personally like Tom Cruise in his movies. I just don't agree with his lifestyle. I think he needs to go back to risky business.
He is risky business. Isn't he supposed to be gay too, though?
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Him and Will Smith.
Right? Are they together?
Supposedly.
Breaking news. Will Smith and Tom Cruise are in a relationship.
Speaking of this, so another couple that celebrated their 16th year anniversary. These are your favorites.
16 years.
These are your favorites.
Okay.
Posh Spice and David Beckham.
Have they been together that long?
Yes.
But they're an amazing couple, though. Yeah. They seem really happy. Dude, they have their kids that are gorgeous.
They're the most fashionable kids I've ever seen. Even the little baby, gives side eye.
She ended up doing really well for herself and creating a business and
that
brand
is like the higher version of like Jessica Simpson. Like she's like a multimillionaire.
Let's just talk about Jessica Simpson. Where is she?
She's making $1 billion a year on
doing
her Jessica Simpson shoes.
You have them, don't you?
No, but if you Google it, she makes that much money.
What happened to her Weight Watcher thing?
She does that too. She looks great now. She looks really good now.
She looks good.
She looks hot.
All right, guys. Well, that is the news. What are you going to be doing? Wait, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
I'm going to the Bahamas on Wednesday.
Thank you. I'm going to In-N-Out and you're going to the Bahamas.
Yes.
For how long?
For like 5 days.
Am I going to see you for the next show or are you going to be gone?
No, I will be back.
Okay.
Actually, that next week, I will be in, I'm doing a Thursday party at Rich's in San Diego for Pride.
Yep.
And then I'm taking a train to San Diego.
You're getting on a train?
I'm taking a train there.
Everything went downhill after the L word.
The reason why I'm taking a train there is because that's a Thursday party. The Friday following morning, I'm taking a plane to Oklahoma.
All right, guys. I will be on my couch tonight until the next show.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
So while I'm living life, what are you doing?
Rose, everybody.
She's wearing that outfit. All right,
Happy Monday, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks. Cheers, Deb.
Tell them where I'm from. Finger on the pump, make the 6 straight jump from SoCal. Hollywood to the slums, chronic smoke, get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole damn world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your dance? Get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country, you know. All around the globe. Every city, every state, every country, you know. This is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaques to the everything fat, got motored on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole damn world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your dance? Get in with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas, out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this visit? Bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying,
reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. You're tuned in to LA Talk Live, where we're more than just talk.